deep down, I keep feeling this pain in my chest.
I got kicked out of my house.
The panic attacks.
I, like many other teens, have struggled with anxiety.
My social anxiety.
Really bad anxiety and depression.
I used to go to school just completely exhausted every single day because I'd be up all night worrying.
I felt kind of like a ghost roaming through the halls.
The stress made me sick.
It's just a lot of repetitional thinking about like if there is a purpose to life, whether if there is any reason to continue forth or to just cut it short.
Take a second and breathe and reflect on what you feel.
Awareness to who I really am and how I matter.
Finding balance.
It really feels like a place where you can be yourself.
We can be authentic.
Feel safe.
Safe?
I was like on the verge of suicide before taking the class, and my family didn't really know what else to do. I was in counseling and seeing a therapist and taking medicine. Spending the first semester in this class really helped me get past that point and not let the mental illnesses I struggle with take over my life. So class brought a lot.
Anytime I start to feel overwhelmed, drop down, I put my head down. I was like, all right, let's think. I just started breathing, and it's just really helpful. It's easy to get mad. It's not easy to get angry and then bring yourself down. Me growing up, I was always told meditation and stuff was things that priests or it was a girl thing. But then you grow up a little bit and you're meditation is just you taking care of yourself, and everybody should take care of themselves.
It's real stuff. It's what you need.
You learn these tips for life skills that actually bring you together and interweave with everyone else.
Being able to share.
Direct my attention and stay present.
I can break my fear.
I now know how to turn my attention to my breath, calm myself down.
I knew that I could help myself.
Observe life more.
How to speak in a way that makes people want to open up to you.
Show myself loving kindness.
Learning how to control my anger. I also learned how to, be more of a better listener.
This class means everything to me right now. It honestly feels like 50 pounds is lifted off my shoulders.
I truly believe that this class has saved my life and changed it for the better.
Thinking about what the mindfulness class at my school has done for my community and my school in general, it's been groundbreaking.
I think it's just a really valuable class, and I honestly wish that it was at every high school in the U.S.
If there was a mindfulness class in every high school,
I feel like this world would be a totally different place because I feel like there'd be a lot more understanding.
And there would be a lot more respect in the world.
If mindful studies was in every school in the world, we'd all become much better listeners.
Somebody says something, somebody doesn't like that, has to retaliate. But if we had mindfulness, we can learn to accept that my reality is different from yours.
I think a lot of that tension is caused by people not really knowing how to handle themselves and their feelings and emotions.
You don't have to be a politician to change the world. You can just be in a mindfulness class. That's how I feel.
I have the ability to overcome obstacles. I have the ability to achieve like never before, and I have the ability to be who I am, loving who I am, and taking that love with me and spreading it everywhere else I go.
Please close your eyes. Please do as appreciate if we do hard work. If we have anything that we can do, we are waiting for everything to get ready. Okay, thank you. You can go back to your place now. Thank you.
Not poor Pashi, let me take made not poor Pashi. Some of the reason that we feel anxiety, we feel stress is because we don't appreciate enough what we do. Usually people ask you to appreciate what you have, but today I'm going to ask you to appreciate what you do. I'm going to ask you to appreciate what you do. And to do that, we're going to watch one video clip, which is only 2 minutes. It's from the University of California, San Francisco. It's about the brain, it's about the hormone, how appreciation of positive things in your life enhances your health, your brain, your communication with your friends and family. Okay, we have a look at this.
Feeling stressed out at work? Try this exercise. It can make a big difference for you and your health. Science tells us that when we are in this positive, relaxed state, our stress hormones fall, our anti-aging hormone rises, our immune system is strengthened, and we are triggering our parasympathetic rest and restore response. Put your awareness on your heart and feel your heart. Now imagine that you are breathing into the heart space around your heart. Breathe a little slower and a little deeper than usual. About 5 or 6 seconds in and out. Now bring to mind a positive aspect of your life, or a person or a place that you appreciate, and let yourself feel that appreciation, that gratitude. And if it feels natural, let yourself smile. Now radiate this feeling out to your family, to your friends, your co-workers, the campus, the city, the planet. This is potent medicine. You can do it anytime, any place. You are your own pharmacist.
We're going to do this exercise. First, a short discussion and then a bit of meditation. As part of the discussion, I would like you to discuss maybe in pair, maybe a group of 3, just to talk about something that you have done, you have put in a lot of hard work and that you have accomplished. Are you in year 9 now? You have done year 8, year 7, year 6, year 5, year 4, a lot of effort. You have been in school at least about 10 years. a lot of work, and appreciating that is the key to managing your stress, because you're already looking ahead what might happen. You see, when we think about the future, that what happened, we have a lot of anxiety. So can I ask you to discuss in pair, just think about, just recognize what you have done, and recognize your own work and then the work of your friends. What about you? Come here, you work in a pair, okay. And this way you can.
Assassination attempt. I was very proud of that. Yeah. It was funny. I thought it was funny. My mom was panicking. I don't think she would have thought about it. I think I was successful for the capital city.
Okay, can I have your attention, please? I want you to expand this, into to expand your appreciation into other people, into the community. First, one friend, choose one friend. I'm going to ask you to do it quietly this time. Okay, first appreciate a certain work that you did, that you have accomplished. Especially appreciate the effort. And then choose one friend maybe your classmate, maybe from other classes, and appreciate your friends' hard work and achievement. Then choose one of your teachers, then your parents, okay? Now just do this alone in silence. It's good if you sit straight. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Because that helps you to focus. Just think about one particular piece of work, maybe homework, maybe a lesson, one particular chapter, any subject. Just bring it back to your mind that you have done it. You put in a lot of effort into doing that. Don't feel hesitant to appreciate your own work. In Burmese, we say, Amanane. Unless you appreciate it, your work is not valuable. The value depends on your own recognition. A glass of water can be half full and half empty. Usually people just focus on the empty half. I'm asking you to focus on the full half. You have many things in your life that you can appreciate. Now you can extend this to one of your friends. Appreciate the friends. Appreciate for a reason, for the kind of work that your friend does, and you know it. Now, one of your teachers, for the hard work they do, preparing lessons, teaching it, helping individual students. It's endless preparation. As a teacher, now think about your parents. Recognize their hard work. Thank you. Can I now ask you to form a bigger group of 4 maybe? You can turn this way maybe. And form in a group and then discuss what you have just thought about. Just share with each other. Come on, move closer to them. You can move closer. What about you? How you're forming a group? That way, this way. Then you can move back a little bit so that you can move in. You too, move back a little bit and move in. That means you can move back a little bit so that you can move in. Move back a little bit, move out a little bit, you move in. Good. Just share what you discuss. Can you two move out a little bit and you move in? Can you move out a little bit? You move in. A little bit. Can you move out a little bit so that he can move in? Come on. No, move your chair back a little bit. So that he can come. Yes. Okay, 1 minute to go. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Can we stop here? Can I hear from your group? Okay, what have you discussed? What kind of appreciation?
I appreciate to be able to go to a school like this.
I appreciate that I was born with 2 working legs and hands.
I appreciate the efforts that my friends have put into their final exams.
I appreciate the education I get from this school.
Okay, what about you, Kai?
I appreciate to be living in Myanmar safely and without any problems.
Very good.
I also appreciate to live in Myanmar safely.
I appreciate to learn here at MISY.
I appreciate my education.
Very good, thank you. Okay, hello girls.
I appreciate the education in this school.
I appreciate my families.
I appreciate my parents.
I appreciate my life that my parents gave me.
I appreciate my parents and friends.
As I mentioned earlier, if I had to express in Burmese, Amanan, appreciate it. Okay, to appreciate, because whenever we appreciate, we think about positive things. Whenever we forget to appreciate, we only think about negative things. Okay, can you share with me what you appreciate?
I appreciate that I've been given the opportunity to be here. Hello, yes, hi.
What do you appreciate?
I appreciate that I've been given the opportunity to be here.
You appreciate the opportunity you're given to be here. Very good, thank you. What about you?
I appreciate my friends for making me smile every day.
Oh, your friends making you smile every day. Thank you.
I appreciate my family.
Your family.
I appreciate my privilege to have a roof over my head.
Very good. I can understand, because of the time pressure, that you can share with me just one point. The trick is to appreciate even the people we don't know. Okay, for this bag, for example, you only know your parents who bought you this. You don't know the people who made this, who got the raw materials, the big factory that made it, that transported, many people that you don't know. The same with me. So if my appreciation is confined only to the people I know, then my appreciation is limited. Okay? Hello. Can you share with me what have you discussed? In general, can someone kind of summarize this for me?
We appreciate the life that we've been given to live safely here and to have continued support from teachers, friends, and family all over the place.
Cool. What about you, your group? Can somebody represent?
All of us appreciate our family, our friends, and teachers for teaching us discipline and how to live our life in the future.
Okay, your group?
I appreciate my teacher and friends for putting a smile on my face while also working hard on putting education into us.
We appreciate our parents for buying us food.
I appreciate all my supportive friends and teachers, the whole school, especially including you, Honorable.
Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate what I have before it's gone.
Thank you. It's very important to appreciate what we have. But today I emphasize that it's more important to appreciate our effort. Okay, whether we have it or not. I try to have something, I try to get something. Sometimes I may end up not getting it. But I should still appreciate the effort I put in to get that. That's called the process, not just the results. If you appreciate only when you get it, that means sometimes we can become obsessed with the results. Okay, what about you guys?
I appreciate those who have been my friends since the start of the year and who have been loyal towards me and haven't changed at all. I appreciate my friends around me. Yeah.
Anyone?
I appreciate my parents for giving me a healthy and safe environment.
I appreciate the people who built this room so we could be in it right now.
Who built this room? Oh, very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Hello, Kai. What about you?
I appreciate everyone who is here working in this school, keeping us safe from other dangers and stuff.
Not just in this class. This is every day that we should do, we should feel. The moment we wake up in the morning, we have a choice whether to think about something stressful that makes us anxious and worried. Or we can also choose to think about something that we feel proud of. A lot of hard work that you have had, being in school for about 10 years, more than 10 years, and still more to go. Okay, constant effort that you have put in. Don't let anyone stop you appreciating your own hard work. We're going to be watching the last video, which is about growth mindset. The difference between growth mindset and fixed mindset, the fixed mindset people, they are obsessed with the result, the score. Growth mindset people, they focus on the process. Can I ask you, okay, one simple question. If you are given two choices in the test, you have harder choices and easier ones. Who are going to choose just the easy options? Can you raise your hands? Okay, thank you. Okay, who would go for harder choices? Okay, why?
Because they bring more marks.
Okay, you still, thank you. The harder choices, sometimes they bring more marks, but sometimes, or most of the time, they train your brain to be sharper. Okay. I ask you one question before we watch the telling. If your teachers give you today very hard question, impossible to answer, okay, what would you do? Would you spend some effort trying to find a way out, or would you just give it up? Who would give up? Okay. And who would like to think about how can I find out some solution? Maybe not this time, maybe in the near future. So can you raise your hands? Thank you. So now thank you. So we watch this video. Okay, look this way, please.
So check this out. Carol Dweck and her colleagues wanted to look into the impacts that praise had on children's development. So what they did is they took over 400 fifth grade students from all across the nation, and they did a really simple yet interesting study. Here's how it went down. They gave all the kids a really easy non-verbal IQ test. There were 10 questions, and at the end of the test they praised all the children in one of two ways. The first group was praised for their intelligence. So they said, "Wow, great job, you must be really smart at this." Now the second group was praised for their effort. So they said, "Wow, great job, you must have worked really hard at this." Now this is a really subtle difference, but the impact it had is incredible. So after praising the kids and getting them divided up into the two groups, they gave them all an option for their next test. The first option was, hey, this next test is going to be a little bit harder, but it's going to be a great opportunity to learn and grow. Now the second option was, this next test will be similar to the first and you will surely do well on it. Now the interesting thing is, out of the group that was praised for their intelligence, 67% of them chose the easier option, while 92% of the kids who were praised for their effort chose the harder test. This is unbelievable to think about, how just the subtle difference in the way that they were praised had such an impact. Carol Dweck explains why this happens.
The child or adult hears, "Oh, you think I'm brilliant and talented. That's why you admire me. That's why you value me. I better not do anything that will disprove this evaluation." As a result, they enter a fixed mindset, they play it safe in the future, and they limit the growth of their talents. Whereas focusing on the strategies they use, the way they're stretching themselves and taking on hard tasks, the intense practice they're doing, those are the kinds of things that say to a child or an older athlete, it's about the process of growth. As a result, they don't feel, oh, if I make a mistake, you won't think I'm talented. They think, oh, if I don't take on hard things and stick to them, I'm not going to grow.
Next, Dweck and her colleagues gave all the kids a really difficult test. It was one that they would surely fail, but they wanted to look at how the different kids attacked this challenge. Dweck noticed that the group that was praised for effort worked harder, longer, and actually enjoyed this test more than the group that was praised for their intelligence. This group got really frustrated with this test and had the tendency to give up early. After this artificially induced failure round, all of the kids were given a third and final test. Now this test was the same level of difficulty as the first one, but check out the results. The group that was praised for their intelligence actually did worse on this test than the first one. Their average score actually dropped by 20%, while the group that was praised for their effort did significantly better, raising their average score by nearly 30%. This is a 50% difference in performance that was caused by a few subtle differences in the way that they were praised. This study shows how praise can either make or break a child's development. I mean, we all do it. We all want to be positive with the children we work with, so teachers, coaches, parents, are always looking for ways to support their kids and tend to praise them quite a bit. So we need to look at research like this and realize, okay, praise is a good thing and there's nothing wrong with being positive, but we need to be very careful about praising someone's intelligence or abilities and focus more on the process and the effort that they put forth. I think this is a pretty easy fix that will help us develop growth mindsets within the kids that we work with. And as all the research shows, having a growth mindset has a big time impact on the development of a child, whether it's on the court, in the classroom, or just in life. Thanks so much for following along and watching this video. For more like this, visit championshipbasketballschool.com and click on the championship newsletter. We'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.
Some 30 years ago, I went to Oxford University. And I have seen my friends and also myself sometimes we fall into a fixed mindset. We are afraid to discuss our shortcoming. And sometimes we don't even want to tell people the topic of our essays. A lot of fear. A lot of fear. And whenever we make mistake, we thought that other people would look at us as being stupid. So all we tried to do was sometimes, not all the time, just not to look stupid. We never thought that a mistake was an opportunity to learn. But there are times when we are in a good company, sometimes, okay, we don't really mind, we are quite relaxed about our mistakes, our shortcomings. And we are quite happy learning from our own mistake and learning from each other. Okay. Now, in a pair, I want to discuss the kind of mindset, maybe growth mindset, when you have growth mindset, maybe when you have a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset believes that you are born with a certain amount of talent. Whether you work hard or not, it doesn't have an impact on your grade. But a growth mindset person thinks with effort, with good strategy, with a bit of help from your teacher and your parents, you can do a lot better. Mistake, you don't have to worry about that because you can learn from your mistake and you won't repeat that many times. Okay, you go. Maybe you discuss in a pair about growth mindset and fixed mindset. You can discuss in a group also, maybe in a pair, whatever. Okay, why don't you turn this way then? Come on, turn this way. What about you? You discuss in pair? That's good, that's good.
What I feel? I feel like I have both a fixed and a growth mindset. I'm in between because for some subjects I feel I could grow more, and for some subject I feel that I can't grow anymore.
This discovery is very important. This is already part of growth mindset. We try to move into the growth mindset, learning from our shortcoming. Knowing our shortcoming is a blessing because we can do something about that. What about you?
I believe I have both a growth and a fixed mindset in just certain areas. Like education, really growth mindset, but other things is fixed. Yeah.
Hello, girls.
She's gonna answer.
No, you answer.
Hey, I answered last time, so she's gonna.
Okay. I can come back. Okay. Come back.
So basically, I have a fixed mindset at the time when I grow up more. I mean, at my young ages, I was smarter, and if I just work more harder and harder, more dedicated to work hard, like I did in the past 1 or 2 years in secondary, I became more better and have a fixed mindset, more improved.
You do it. No, you do it. Okay, this is
Okay.
I believe I need to improve on having a growth mindset when it comes to studying.
Just share with them. It's good to share.
I don't want to share.
Are you scared? Are you scared? Okay, come. Who is great?
I believe I need to focus on my growth rather than staying at a fixed point. Okay.
Very good. Good. Thank you. What about your group? Can you share what you discussed?
I think most of my life, I think I'm mainly a fixed mindset, but sometimes I change to growth mindset. One extra.
Okay, thank you. Okay, hello, can you share what you discussed?
I feel that I am a growth mindset, but however, when I feel really stressed, I may turn into a fixed mindset.
So, working on stress management will ensure that you will be in growth mindset. Very good. Thank you. Hello.
I believe it's good to have a mindset where you strive to get more than you can regularly achieve, so you can always improve yourself.
Yeah, okay. That's growth mindset. When people lose their motivation and they don't want to strive anymore, that's when they go into a fixed mindset. So mindset is everything. When we talk about motivation, when we talk about we're interested in solving difficult issues. What about you guys? You want to share something?
I feel like I have a mixed sense. Sometimes in tests, when I have a fixed mindset, I blame it on my intelligence. However, sometimes if I have a growth mindset, I can learn from my experiences.
Very good understanding. Thank you. Are you done earlier? You're done. Okay. What about you? You already said. Okay. Hello.
I feel like I have a mix of both growth and fixed mindset. Like I must have to do the harder option, then I'll try to adapt and over.
And the process, which is your hard work, which one you tend to focus on? Which one you tend to appreciate? Your hard work, very good. If you focus on your hard work, say, not forgetting your hard work, of course, you still focus on your score, or we can say you're in the growth mindset. Okay. Hello, Chris.
I think we all have a growth mindset. I feel like we are able to foresee new opportunities and take like new experiences in life. Yes.
Thank you.
Me personally, I would say I have a growth and fixed depending on the certain area. For example, in sports, I would say I have a fixed. I've been stuck at this skill for a very long time and can't get on. But for I get good marks, but when I don't work as hard, I don't really get that good grades.
Thank you. What about you?
I think I personally drain myself into just working hard. I have more of a fixed mindset because I always just think about the results. So I think that's bad, quite bad.
Yeah. There's a technical term, what people call kind of attitude of mindset, result-oriented mindset. If we do that, we are prone to mood swing. Because apart from the result, there are many things that we can appreciate. The experience, the hard work that that we have. And forgetting those things, we only focus on the results. Have I been here? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Are you done with your exam? Your year 9? You're done. Okay. There are times when we have no choice but to answer a difficult question in life. And that way have an impact on our emotional reaction, how we feel, and also our motivation. At that time, we need to learn how to steady ourselves, how to pick ourselves up. Okay, we're going to watch the last video, a short one, just learn from this.
Today I'm going to read the book I Am Peace, written by me and illustrated by Peter H. Reynolds. There are times when I worry about what might happen next and what happened before. The thoughts in my head are like rushing water, being carried away. I give myself a moment. I take a breath, and then I tell myself it's all right. I feel the ground beneath my feet and steady myself. And start to notice the here and the now. My thoughts begin to settle. My mind begins to clear. I am peace. I can watch my worries gently pop and disappear. I let things go. I can say what I feel inside, out loud. I know myself. I can share kindness with others. I make a difference. And look what happened, the seeds dropped. And all of a sudden, something starts to grow. I can hug a tree and thank it for its beauty and strength. I connect to nature. I can watch the clouds make shapes against the sky. I know wonder. I can taste and smell and touch and hear and see what is all around me. I use my senses. I can feel my breath fill my whole body. I tune into me. Now the water is still. I have found my anchor and everything is all right. I don't need to worry about before or after. I am in this moment. I am peace. Now I share my peace with others and hope that it is carried away to those who need it. And I dream we are peace. And that is the end. Thank you.
Just one or two questions. When he was worried, what was he thinking about?
Peace.
Okay. What about you? What was he thinking about when he was worried?
The past and the future.
So his head was like a boat with an anchor. Then he found peace, and he spread peace to other people. What was he thinking about at that time? What was his focus? What was his focus when he, yes?
His focus was to calm down everything and try to get peace by calming down.
Very good. You know, it says he took a moment and he took a breath, breathing. Okay. But what else? There's one more thing that he focused on when he found peace. What was that?
Was it the surroundings?
Yes. The surrounding, he came to appreciate. Before that, he wasn't connected with what he saw, what he heard. The main thing that calmed him down was the focus on breathing and the present moment. Not about what might happen in the future, not what has happened in the past. Okay, one last question. What have you learned today from the last class? What have you learned today? What have you learned from this class?
Peacefulness, how being peaceful and how to maintain a calm mindset.
That is calmness and peace. Thank you. What about you? What have you learned?
We have to appreciate the efforts and appreciate yourself and learn how to have a growth mindset.
Appreciating yourself and growth mindset. What about you? What have you learned this morning?
A growth mindset is very powerful for getting through life.
Growth mindset is very powerful in learning process. What about you?
That we shouldn't shy away from appreciating ourselves and our family and friends.
We shouldn't shy away from appreciating ourselves and our family and friends. What's it back?
To learn how to stay calm and keep a good mindset.
Great, thank you.
To not think negative before your exams and be positive so that it'll go well, your exams.
Many positive things in life. Sometimes we choose to ignore them. And we just focus on the negative things. We multiply them.
Learn from your mistakes, calm down before exams. Like you have said, feel your heart and breathe.
Good.
I learned how to meditate, and that meditation will help us when we're stressed.
I've learned to appreciate what I have, so we need to appreciate things we have before they're gone, and we need to learn how to work with our struggles and move on.
Thank you. The growth mindset that we learned this morning tells us the difficulty that we face sometimes can be an asset, can be something valuable. Okay, but we mustn't be afraid. We mustn't be afraid to explore. Sometimes we make mistakes, inevitable. That's okay. That's okay. What about you guys?
We should challenge ourselves and push our limits.
Challenge ourselves and put our limit, push our limit. Very good. Last group.
I think we should acknowledge and appreciate the people that has worked hard to keep us in this position, such as our family, friends, and so on.
Thank you. So we are going to end this class this morning by appreciating all of our effort, okay? Your effort, my effort, the teacher's effort, the parents' effort. We appreciate the effort. We don't mind the results this morning. Thank you.